Hi everyone and welcome to Coffee with Father James. I was thinking that this week maybe I could have made it Scotch with Father James. It's been that kind of week. Some updates for you. So on the positive front, we have, as of Friday this past week, advertised 2 full-time staffing positions. So, as many of you know, Lydia Hood is on an extended leave right now, and so she had been doing communication work. We've put out, we worked with the Archdiocese on both job descriptions, got them approved, and so we are hiring a full-time communications person, which is going to be critical in this present COVID season going forward. So that's one of the positions, and we knew that Lydia was going on leave anyway, so that's covering that position. And the second one is a director of operations. Now, a couple of people asked the question, well, how can you be hiring a brand new position when previously you spoke about our financial struggles, and to the point that we had to terminate a few of the staffing positions? And this is very, very true. We have very real financial issues facing us, and although the giving and the Sunday income has actually started going up again, we're closing the gap, which is very, very positive. The point was that we needed to divert resources away from the things that we weren't able to do right now in a COVID time, and to saying, what is the critical need right now? And I got to tell you, the director of operations, a position where we're asking someone to help us bring order to the kind of chaos that is our new reality with the 4 locations and the buildings and all the things that need to be done. You know, we had the amalgamation, and we had COVID, and a lot of the things that were organized, at least even most of the locations kind of fell between the cracks. And with me coming in, many of the details are just simply landing on my lap and Deacon Rob's lap. So that's going to be a critical role to help bring order to the chaos, to develop systems across our parish. So that's the other one. And again, we should have enough money to hire this position because we've redirected those resources. So that's one thing, the staffing positions. And by putting the advertisements out now, it's still going to be 6-7 weeks before we have the right people in place. So please pray that the right candidates do come forward. Another thing that is more of a difficult announcement. Another difficult announcement is that we, as of the beginning of November, are going to be winterizing 2 locations in our parish. We're going to be winterizing the Immaculate Conception Church and Rectory when it becomes vacant, and also the St. Paul's Church and the St. Paul's Rectory. By winterizing, we mean it's just like when you close up your cottage for the winter. We drain the pipes, we drain all the things that need to be drained, and you prepare the building so that it can be preserved safely by turning off the heat. We will reopen again in May. It's not a permanent thing. It's simply an attempt to save money, and we will, by estimate, save about $30,000. And for the most part, these buildings are not right now being used during this COVID time other than 1 weekday mass. So 1 weekday mass a week, saving $30,000. So I know that not everyone is going to be happy about this decision. I think in terms of good stewardship, and again, the need at this critical moment that we need to direct essential resources into the things that are going to make the difference. And one of the things we need to get going is Rob and I need to be freed up from all the stuff that we're doing right now, which I tell you is not what I was ordained for. We need to unleash the giftedness of parishioners, get people involved, get systems in place. And I want to add that I know many of you are feeling some of the disorder and the lack of organization. I know, trust me, no one feels it more than I do. I'm feeling it all across the board. But I just simply ask you to please be patient. Please be patient. You know, if you ever try to catch 30 tennis balls being thrown at you, I might catch 2 at one time, not 30. There are a lot of drop balls. I'm aware of the drop balls, and we're going to get to them. So in a lot of areas right now, we're going to have to limp along. And look, it kills me to say it. I find it very difficult to limp along in these areas, but it's a necessity. We have to do one thing at a time, and we have to get to the most critical pieces first. There's only so many hours in the day. We will get there, however, so please, please, please be patient with us. This coming weekend, of course, Deacon Rob is going to become Father Rob. He'll be ordained at the cathedral. That weekend, he'll be presiding at all 4 Masses, and we will be starting our new Mass schedule, 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. this coming Sunday. And we'll have that for the near future. We'll constantly evaluate it to see do we actually need this? How are people responding? But that's the plan. Also this weekend, we're hoping to have live music back. We've been able to engage volunteers to cover all of the Masses. And on a go-forward basis, it's again, we're getting organized. I think something is better than nothing. And at this point, we can't have choirs, of course, but we can have a soloist and maybe 1 or 2 instruments. If you come to St. Peter's Church, you'll see that we've cleared the space behind the ambo, and we've moved the organ further up in that space to create a more flexible area for musicians and people to be involved in music ministry in a way that they can be social distanced. So that's this coming weekend, and that's really, really exciting. And finally, the new foundation series is continuing on. We didn't meet this past weekend because of Thanksgiving, this weekend, Rob's ordination, but the following weekend we're meeting again. Check out ourladyofguadalupe.ca, the website, for more information. It's a critical and crucial conversation to be in. Past meetings, we've had a lot of data, a lot of information. This coming meeting, we're going to lean more into the heart, into the soul, and really invite people to connect with what God is calling us to do, what kind of church we're called to be, and allow our imaginations to go and to dream about what kind of church do I dream that my parish can be. So that's this next meeting. It'd be great to see you there, either in person or online by Zoom. So that's all. A lot of information there. A lot of other things that I thought about sharing with you, but you communicate everything, you end up communicating nothing. And I hope that today, at least I've communicated something. Please keep praying. Let's remain positive, and let's keep encouraging one another. God bless you.